Hey guys, it's Professor Pro, and as of today, it has officially been 1 year since Smash Ultimate released, and it's honestly somewhat hard to believe. I still remember watching the Game Awards impatiently waiting for its release like it was yesterday, but at the same time, it's also strange to think that we've only had this monumental gaming achievement in our hands for 365 days. Never before have I seen a game handle pre-release and post-release so masterfully, dropping bombshells at almost every major presentation and event for the fans to eat up. Smash Ultimate is truly an incredible creation, and it's likely that there will never be anything like it ever again. But of course, as expected, this prospect has gotten people thinking. What is the future of Smash after Ultimate? Where does the series go after such an insane crossover? And the question that seems to be gaining the most traction, will Smash Ultimate be the final Smash Bros. Game? I've seen this query pop up time and time again ever since Ultimate's full reveal at E3 2018. But instead of talking about this question and trying to predict Nintendo by analyzing their inner workings, I instead want to take a different approach. Instead of wondering if this will be the last Smash game, I want to talk about if this should be the last Smash game. Now trust me, I'm aware of how insane that sounds. Nintendo doesn't really end series very often. Sure, there's some that don't get used for a bit while they think of something new to do with them, but for the most part, any relatively big series Nintendo's made in the past could show up at any second. The only franchise I can think of that's technically ended is the Mother series. So if this is the case, why would Nintendo ending a series as humongous as Smash even be on the table? Well, why don't we get into that? When looking at Smash Ultimate, the first thing anyone would notice is its incredible ambition. 74 unique fighters and more coming, 107 amazing stages and more on the horizon, 955 incredible music tracks, and environmental noises. Ultimate will surely go down as one of the biggest landmarks in gaming, and is without a doubt the largest crossover in video game history. Or even, as Reggie said,
the biggest crossover in entertainment.
Anyways, the point is that Sakurai has set a level with Ultimate that may never be passed by anyone ever again. Not even Sakurai himself. Sakurai has stated on multiple occasions since Ultimate's reveal that he doesn't think that they'll ever be able to top what they're doing right now. That it's possible that there will never be a crossover of this magnitude ever again. Obviously, this itself doesn't invalidate the idea of a potential Smash Bros. 6, but think about this. Wouldn't it feel a little underwhelming if in 6 years' time we go from this to this? People would most certainly not be happy. But on the other side of the coin, people would also not be happy if Nintendo announced that one of their biggest, most hype-inducing franchises was just ending. Sure, Ultimate is the, well, ultimate game, but imagining a series like Smash actually ending is such a weird concept to me. Like I said earlier, Nintendo isn't the end a series type. If it gets into their family, it's usually there to stay. So to conclude a series as big as Smash Bros. Seems a little ridiculous. We also have to take the father of Smash into account while talking about all of this. I really do believe that Smash Ultimate is Sakurai's goodbye to the series. I don't think I have to explain why, but I'll do so anyways. Sakurai's done everything in his power to make sure that almost every highly requested character has made it into this game. Heck, that's why it's called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate to begin with. Bringing back every cut fighter and adding a bunch of highly requested new ones is no small feat, even if after a year having all these characters is the norm for us. Evidence for Sakurai leaving the series also comes off in the way he talks during presentations. Take this line from the Banjo presentation for example.
Even if the Super Smash Bros. Series continues moving forward, I doubt there will ever be an opportunity to bring this many characters together again. And so I want to keep improving on this record as much as possible. And I will continue to work hard at developing the game.
He knows that something like Ultimate will never be done again, whether by him or someone else. I think that the fact that more DLC is announced for After the Fighters Pass perfectly shows his sentiment. So the question remains. Should this be the final Smash Bros. Game? Well, yes, but actually, no. I think that this should be the end of Smash as we know it. There's one way Nintendo could both avoid most of the anger they'd receive from concluding Smash as a whole, and avoid most of the disappointment they'd receive from creating an Ultimate downgrade, and that's by creating a new generation of Smash. I'm talking about completely reinventing the series from the ground up. Do something entirely new with the gameplay style. Give veterans like the original 12 completely revamped movesets that don't majorly come from restrictions set by N64 hardware 20 years ago. Cut down the roster substantially, but use that extra development time to focus on each character specifically, making them feel like a complete representation of them and their series as a whole. And hey, if some people don't like this new Smash, do you know what Nintendo can do? Port Ultimate. Bring it from console to console, adding a handful of new fighters and stages along the way. Fans would eat it up. Now, I know it might sound ridiculous to even suggest reinventing Smash. Its style is truly iconic, and I know some people think it could never work as anything else. But just look at Breath of the Wild. A game with incredible ambition, dedication, and care put into it that has completely reinvented the Legend of Zelda series to the point where its sequel is already on the way. I get it, change is scary, it's risky, but sometimes you've gotta take that risk in order to get somewhere. I really do think that a completely revamped Smash system is the only reasonable direction to head in after Ultimate. Think of Smash Ultimate as the Avengers Endgame of the series, putting an end to the first era of Smash so a new era can emerge. At least, that's how I like to see it. But as always, I'd love to hear your guys' opinions. Where do you think Smash should go after Ultimate? Should it end, continue as normal, or be reborn? Let me know in the comments below. Professor Pro, out.